For those of you guys who believe in cycles, let's examine them. This chart shows how Bitcoin usually behaves after its halving. You can compare every cycle side by side. The bottom axis is days after the halving, the side is Bitcoin's price on the log scale, so the big moves are easier to see. As you can see, in the first three cycles, the story was pretty similar. After the halving, Bitcoin would climb for about a year to a year and a half, hit a huge peak, then drop hard into a bear market. Those bottoms usually showed up somewhere around 800 to 900 days after the halving. Now look at the black line. That's us right now after the April 2024 halving. It is the weakest of the four. It didn't shoot up as dramatically as the others. Bitcoin already ran a lot before the 2024 halving because of the spot ETFs. So the post halving pump was milder, but it still peaked around October 2025, which is right on the historical schedule of like 12 to 18 months after the halving. Then it started to pull back. As of late August 2026, the black line is sitting much higher than the previous cycles were at the same point. In earlier cycles, the clear lows had already been put in by now, and yet there is no bottom marked for 2024. Historically, Bitcoin bear market have seen drawdowns closer to 80% from the cycle peak. This time, we've only fallen about 50%. And if you believe history is going to repeat itself, then this cycle is still working on its way through the correction phase. And that put a potential bottom somewhere in the 49 to the 52K range. Now, I've been saying this for ages, ever since last year, at the beginning of this year, in the middle of this year, and I'm going to say it again that I don't believe that this bear market is going to look like the previous ones. Think about it. Bitcoin has been dead for most of the year. By dead, I mean the volatility has been very low, much lower than what we're used to seeing in past cycles. And that tells you how strong those institutional holders really are. And to me, I think that's a sign that Bitcoin is evolving into more of a store of value, which is similar to gold. And this is actually quite shocking for me. In the US, about 49.6 million adults own Bitcoin, nearly 21 million more than gold's 28.8 million. Now, this doesn't mean that there won't be any corrections. Currently, it's holding on to the 77K level. Hold it, and 82K comes into view. Break it, then we're probably going to, fall to the next support, which is like 74 to 73K.